Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo, 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 yo.
Happy Saturday.
So,
How you doing?
chilling.
I feel like Kush Room.
That's what's up, man. Glad you're doing well, man. Glad you're doing well, my brother.
Little Kush Room action.
Stay safe.
Good morning, everyone. The show's called Disrupt America. We still say good morning, shut-ins, because, you know, I guess that's because everyone's still shut in. And everyone loves that. And everyone thinks the show's still called Good Morning, Shut-ins. But it's called Disrupt America now.
Disrupt America.
But we'll still say good morning, shut-ins. We have an awesome show today, actually. So Andrew Mutty from Beantown, Greentown's going to come on in a little bit. Cheryl Benendetti from Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl, which is a new segment on the show. Will also be coming on because she's doing a special thing for collecting medical supplies.
Nice.
And she needs everyone's help, so we're all going to help her. And then I've also started to actually build out the guest list a little bit more in advance. So you know who we're gonna have on tomorrow, which is this guy named Beau Blaze, and he is an alternative life coach.
Alternative life coach.
What do you think that means, alternative life coach?
Afterlife.
So he's a life coach for people that have alternative lifestyles.
It's an alternative lifestyle.
So it could be that maybe like they're in, I guess maybe in like the kink community or something like that. You know, they might be somebody who is into stuff that happens at kink events or parties or conventions, or that's just part of their lifestyle, I guess. And so he's a life coach that actually will help people. Like he provides guidance, like a regular life coach, but also knowing that they're into kinky stuff, which is a big deal.
Interesting. Swingers baby.
And he's a really cool and interesting dude. So we're gonna have.
So what?
He's gonna come on and talk to us about.
He's a kinky coach.
Well, not just for the kink part. He's like a life coach, but it also includes the kink part. Like I think if you go to I don't know, but I guess if you go to a normal.
So I guess if anybody out there that use whips and chains and like to play role play into different people, this is the guy for you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Jay on Twitch. We appreciate you being there, Jay. No, Jay, you don't also enjoy steak and cheese subs because you're vegetarian. Good morning, Ruben. By the way, we have Ruben's package there, and I put a knife so that we can try to open it in a little bit because everyone likes box
Ruben,
openings.
what up?
So yeah, Nurse Cheryl's gonna come on later on, and then I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about too.
Weird stuff.
Got some.
You guys are into different stuff. Got a life coach coming on for you. If you guys like to play dress up.
So here's my guess.
I like to dress up as Superman.
Do you?
The black Superman.
Like in bed though? You're saying you like to dress up like black Superman?
I walk around like I got an S on my chest, naked.
The tie today is a Versace tie.
Hilarious.
It's,
Good morning,
it's
everybody.
very spring-like. It's got little blue flowers on it with yellow things. I don't know. Yeah, good morning, everyone. It's great to see everyone.
Good morning, Rayanne. What's up, Jeff?
So yeah, today.
What up, Dan?
For those of you just joining,
Dan the man.
By the way, Dan's going to be coming on. He's going to do squishing live for us. So squishing is when you take cannabis flower and you make a concentrate out of it and you squish it in a machine that applies heat and pressure and stuff comes out.
Andrew Mutty, what it do?
And then that's what you have.
Oh, that's interesting, Robert. It's your first time in the comments. Well, welcome.
That's Bobby Nuggz.
I know that's Bobby Nuggz,
So
and this is his first time in the comments for being on our show the very first time.
Well, that's true.
That's kind of messed up, Bob.
That's true.
Robert, whatever your name is.
We're glad you're here, Bobby. He's here because I actually mentioned him in the description of the show today.
Oh wow! So that's the only reason you showed up, bro.
No, I think
wow, that's crazy.
I talked to him this morning too. So
the loyalty is not there. The loyalty is not there, Nuggz.
Wink for Kathy. You know, the sad part about a lot of these ties is that they have like really cool things that are supposed to stay underneath, and so they never.
Yeah, everybody. There you go, Andrew Mutty. Everybody put a teddy bear in the comments for Mr. Bobby Nuggz for his first time being there. Everybody welcome Bobby Nuggz with a bear comment.
Yeah, everyone, y'all know who Bobby Nuggz is.
Yeah, y'all should know because he was on the show, but he never in the comments.
And so everyone should also know Bobby, even the people that aren't in the Massachusetts, Boston area right now. You might know him because he did a Now This Weed, whatever it's called, like the clip stuff, and he was like the first dude to show everyone how to do a cold start dab.
So I don't care about none of that. He ain't did nothing. He ain't been in our comments. We don't care. We don't promote people who don't.
That's fine.
Who come in the comments and don't.
That's heavy, you know.
Wow. We had a freaking earthquake behind us. We had a semi-earthquake behind us, guys. What's up, Ashley? Yeah, why are you awake? You work every day and watch us.
Yeah, and so we're actually really excited, and we don't know exactly when it's going to happen, and we don't know. I don't want to say the name of the show yet because you never know. He might decide to change it.
Shout out to all the teddy bears in the comments.
We're going to have Bobby Nuggz. He's going to have his own show on Disrupt America.
I don't know how. He ain't been in the comments. You got to take that up with management, my brother.
So
I guess I'll be talking to you privately.
Just in case y'all haven't noticed I think this is day 22 now. If y'all haven't noticed over the last 22 days, Eric reads pretty much every comment that comes through.
Yep, and I remember all the new people, and I remember all the old folks, and I remember the one-timers and the fakes and the reals. Just know I remember all of that. So if you've been on the show and you ain't been in the comments, guess what? Your chances of getting the show on here just went real slim.
So I've been trying to fill in my.
Better make sure you logging in every day.
No, wow, Nate's in the comments early. That's amazing.
Shout out to Nate who gave me the pickled eggs. Nate said that he got me some more. So I don't know if y'all remember last time what Nate had to do to get some pickled eggs. Hopefully he didn't have to go through that same catastrophe.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about.
What's up, Layton?
He was not happy.
This probably your third time on in the comments. Don't try to come in like you be in the comments every day.
So Layton is going to come on the show. That's why he's in the comments.
Oh, that's why you in the comments, Britain man. You ain't been in the comments besides when you was on the show and one other time that I can remember that I said what's up to you. So. Layton, you're walking the thin rope, my brother.
He's not a morning person. A lot of people aren't.
I don't care about that.
What's up?
Well,
what's up?
So you could be a morning. You can be a morning person to get on the show, but you can't be a morning person to come in the comments. I'm not believing none of that.
Actually, he's saying that he caught your Instagram yesterday, but I don't know if he caught that later. But yeah, no, that's actually.
Well, Layton, you better figure it out, my brother.
Not every day. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Sharon, Paige, all y'all.
All right, man. Be safe. Be safe, man.
Oh, you're signing off your Instagram?
No, somebody is.
Oh.
One of my buddies.
What's up, buddy? Um. So
You always watching though, Layton? You better not be lying because we can look it up. Who's watching consistently? So if I find out, just know I'm coming after you. I'm gonna change your accent after I'm done with you. You're gonna be speaking American.
So Leighton is gonna.
You're gonna have an American accent
Leighton is
after I'm done.
Leighton is gonna come on the show and talk about infused coffee, and we're gonna do a giveaway on the day that he comes on of some CBD coffee. For those of you,
Nate said that he had to sit in the cold in a line wrapped around the building. Oh my God!
Let me just remind
so
everyone
dramatic.
that
I believe you though, Nate.
People's birthdays are coming up. Leighton, you weren't an admin, but you were an editor, and Leighton didn't like getting all the notifications about Disrupt America. So
What?
He requested to be taken off.
Damn, Leighton.
He had the power. And
wow. Jessica Angela said she loves your tie. That's her favorite. Well, what about me, Jessica? What about me?
Bringing you a different tie
what
every
about
single
Eric?
day. I have more ties to
Chocolate
wear
Man. Yeah,
on the
that's
show
me.
Than might ever happen. Right? I have a few hundred ties. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about, Rodney. That's a loyal fan. See, I see Rodney every day in the comments. This has become a new morning habit for me while I write. Shout out to Rodney. Keep writing, my brother.
Rodney.
Hi, Lady J.
So, Rodney is sending us.
I'm not a morning person, but I've been setting my alarm to wake and bake with you guys. Shout out to Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. You're so nice. We love to wake and bake with you, but we do it sober, so.
On air. We're very sober on air. Shout out to everyone for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to have Eric Mutty from Beantown, Greentown on in a few minutes. And then we're going to have Cheryl Benendetti.
Robert Baby Boy said it would sound better if you turn Mike's mic up to be heard.
That's good feedback. Other people the other day were telling me that it was...
All right, so if we turn it up, Baby Boy, and somebody complains, just know you banned for life from the comments.
You're never banned.
No, you're going to be banned for life from commenting. You can watch, but you can't comment no more because you can't be making like serious inquiries, and nobody else like it.
Shout out on Instagram to Deirdre.
Hi, Deirdre.
Deirdre, we miss you.
I do. I miss you, Deirdre. Seriously.
Deirdre, we're on Facebook Live every single morning.
I don't know why you haven't seen us yet.
You should come check it out at some point. Every single morning. This is day 21.
2 baby girl goats was born this morning.
We're actually on...
Congratulations to Nate and Averill. They had 2 baby goats this morning. 2 goats, not children, guys.
We miss you too, Deirdre. Deirdre, you should come on the show and talk about how dispensaries are handling curbside pickup or something. I don't know. Because it's generally a cannabis show. We got a lot of folks.
Oh, Jessica says, "I miss your beautiful chocolate face." Don't be making me blush. You gonna make this chocolate melt. You better stop.
So we have a giveaway today. We got to start that. It's infused jam.
We got a giveaway.
So this is award-winning jam. The jam maker won the Harvest Cup this last year for best CBD infused jam.
Can't wait to have you, D'Andrew.
So by the way, a funny thing is that the jam maker the other day from a previous contest wanted to make sure that contestants were over 21. And so they wanted to see ID, like a picture of it. And for a little while, we all thought the person was like 17 years old. Because we can't add, none of us. So for a little while, it was like, oh no, we're going to have to send them regular jam. But no, this is infused jam. It's awesome. So what do you want to do for the contest? So by the way, it needs to be something that Scott, the super fan Scott,
This got what?
that he can like it needs to be easy for Scott. It needs to be a contest that encourages people to like share us socially and stuff because that's the only way more people will watch. But it needs to be easy for Scott, the superfan.
Scott just complained too much. We need to hire somebody else.
For all of you that don't know, Scott is the one that comments as Disrupt America across all the platforms. And we can see everyone.
I think we need to do some recruiting.
So we're doing infused jam giveaway.
We need to do some recruiting,
which is massive. Actually,
players are starting to demand too much money.
We've had some actually pretty huge. Oh, we've had some pretty huge.
I'll donate a bottle of CBD. I'll donate a bottle of my company's CBD oil for your giveaway.
Joe, that sounds great. And to put you on the spot, we'd like to give away 2, and we'll give 1 away to a vet. So we'll do. Like,
well, you might want to bring 3 if you want everybody to get 1 because I take 48%. So
yeah, I think
that's your decision, Joe.
I think we should do because we do giveaways every single day. So we're trying to figure out how to give you guys.
Hey, Paige.
Jam.
How are you, Paige?
But we do. Thanks, Rianne.
Everybody loves Mike's tie. Nobody loves me. It's all good. We know who this show is for.
Oh, yeah. Rodney's trying to remind us to remember to open his box at some point.
Oh, don't worry. We got a knife.
We actually had multiple knives.
We got a knife.
Just in case.
And we got your box, my brother. I didn't mean to put that up. Y'all see, all right. Let me showing up here. I told you we got mass security and we got alligators in the water. So
yeah, Joe. When we do giveaways, we like to people who are watching. Like we like to do extra stuff for vets, and we like to do extra stuff for like first responders. We've been trying to do that too. So that would be amazing. And Joe, if you follow up,
Adam, what up
with me,
my
or
guy?
The page, follow up. Oh, Eric.
My guy, what up?
Eric, which shirt are you wearing? You want to show that shirt off?
Shout out to Mary Palmer, not the woman, but the company. Any Mary Palmers out there that want to holla at me, let me know.
Oh, and that's awesome. So we'll have Deirdre from Revolutionary Clinics come on, and we'll do a giveaway for Rev Clinics, which will be awesome for.
Oh, you guys are so nice. Look at that. When I need some serenading, you guys are always there to give it to me.
Rodney, I guess you're talking about his shirt. Yeah, that's a pretty dope logo, isn't it?
The box is from Way Hot Sauce. That's your hot sauce there.
Those of you who are wondering.
No, this box ain't.
What?
The hot sauce?
No, it's not. It's not yet.
Oh, you sent it already?
He sent it. So Rodney sent you like 9 or 10 hot sauces. And I think we're gonna.
I'm gonna take them on camera.
No, that's what we're gonna
I'm
do.
I'm gonna show you that I'm not scared of them.
From less hot to the most hot, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you. No, we gotta do one every day because if we do it all at once, then it's gonna show how weak I am because it's all the hot sauce.
That's a little too much hot sauce.
Yeah, all at once, of course it's gonna get hot.
And you won't be there the next day.
Every day.
You'll be coming live from the toilet, like on your camera.
Nah, my body be filtering that pretty well because I eat a lot of it already. I'm pretty good when it's just the bad food that be getting to me when we eat. Goddamn Burger King or something.
Everyone in the comments,
put
the toilet
if you eat Burger
if you
King,
want Eric to take all the hot sauces in
if
one
you
episode.
eat Burger King burgers, they come out the same way they go in.
The toilet emoji for Eric. That's gonna be his new emoji.
Taco Bell should be called Taco Toilet. Because that shit is bad. You eat Taco Bell, boy. You taking your toilet on a date for the night.
Brian Riccio, no. I don't think so. That's not going to be happening.
Yeah, I'm going to eat the hot sauce one.
Brian,
I'm going to taste one every day.
Brian, if you're out, I think you might be out on the West Coast already. It would be cool to have you on the show. I'd love to have you on. Brian Riccio's voice is like amazing.
Who's Brian Riccio? I don't know who that is.
You might recognize his voice at some point.
What's up, Brian? Shout out to Brian. making all
So-
the ladies melt.
So, Brian, by the way, on Twitter, we're now called Disrupt America, if everyone hasn't noticed. We have a Twitter account. This is going live to Twitter. You don't have to share this particular show, but we do have shows coming up that you may want to share at different points.
Come on, Dan, let them know. I eat hot sauce, bro. I do this for a living. Hot sauce in me is meant to be. I like a challenge.
Yeah, no, I thought when I first met you and you were talking shit about being able to eat a bunch of hot sauce, I didn't think you were serious.
Nobody believed me till I start eating them jalapenos by themselves because they not hot enough.
Weren't there a couple though that got to you? There's a couple.
Yeah, when they a little age, when they're older, they're hotter.
And the seeds, right?
Yeah, the seeds are hot.
Deadly, right?
All the seeds are hot.
Seeds are deadly.
People don't usually like to eat the seeds. I do. I'll cook for you guys. I made some beef stew in the Instapot last night. Okay, Ashley, hook us up then. There better be some vegetables in that beef stew. I'm holed up in Marblehead. I'll be sharing. That's what Brian said.
Does anyone out there want to see any goats, baby goats?
Have you had a Carolina Reaper? No, I had some Carolina Reaper hot sauce. So that shit was hot. The hottest pepper I've eaten dry with nothing was the habanero, and that's the hottest I'll eat because that's the most I can. Well, it's not the most I can take, but it's the most I'm willing to try with no water or nothing. Everything else is just too ridiculous. After that, it becomes length. So when it burns for 2+ hours, and that's when I'm like, all right, I'm done. You win. Shout out to the baby goats. Welcome to the new world. Shout out to the baby goats.
So, by the way, on Wednesday we're gonna have a comic book artist come on. He draws for comic books like Marvel comics and stuff. So that's on Wednesday. That's gonna be fun. I want to see a baby goat.
Yeah, I can't eat no ghost pepper, Adam. I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'd probably try it a little bit. I'd probably try a little bit of it, but I wouldn't eat a whole one. I'd probably just eat like a piece of one.
We're gonna see some baby goats.
What up, Rick? Rickety Rick?
Nate and Avril keep sending the pictures of the baby goats to that chat.
The baby goat.
Here's Avril from Healthy Futures Farms. She's feeding a little baby goat in her lap out of a soda bottle. She's giving that baby goat Mountain Dew. I don't know that that's right. Here's Nate Andrade.
Nate the Great.
Let's see if I can get that up a hair.
Nate the Great.
I guess not. I'll try to fix that picture. What else we got? Nothing.
Oh, Cheryl, that habanero hot wing challenge don't want none of me. In Nebraska, I did the when I was in college, I did the Buffalo Wild Wings hot challenge. I got a picture up there. I did in like 58 seconds, something crazy. Challenges is nothing when it comes to the heat.
There's we're just showing you some pictures of baby goats. These are coming to you live over to us. Baby goats, 2 of them born this morning. I know this isn't cannabis related, but goats are fun. Send me your goat pictures.
Hell yeah, Jennifer. Mountain Dew does kill your sperm. That shit is like kerosene.
I don't know why anyone would give a baby goat Mountain Dew, but maybe that's a new thing. Maybe it's a pandemic thing. See, we don't.
What's
just,
up, Mary Palm?
We don't just bring
Murder.
you fun, humorous stuff and awesome guests. We also bring you pictures of baby goats.
Joe, we've passed that subject.
All right, we've gone far enough. We have to figure out we have to figure out how people can enter into the contest right now. And it's just one jar of jam, so it's not a 2-people winner.
Oh, don't get Jessica started with this flat Earth. She handed
into it.
She handed it to me last night, talking about.
She handed what to you?
As in,
it.
You guys take everything. We were texting, and she was going off about the flat earther, and it was hilarious.
I see. Very interesting.
Some people just can't keep their minds out the gutter.
I guess. Hey, we're all shut in.
Contest. Type your favorite quote. Eric picks a winner.
Somebody yesterday.
All right, Andrew Mutty. I see where you're going with this. I see your brother.
All right, Andrew Mutty, who's coming on in just a few minutes, by the way.
Andrew said, "Contest. Type your favorite quote. Eric picks a winner."
All right, everyone.
How about pick a color? Heather
Marie Brown just wants to win again. Heather Marie Brown is our first 2-time winner.
Yeah, you get delayed. You get delayed a contest.
No, she can still win. I'm actually
no, you can't.
Well,
your taxes
just not
go
make
up.
it easy.
Then
She's gonna be like,
nah, your taxes
like,
go
my
up.
color's blue.
Don't worry, you just be paying 92% tax. You can write it off later.
Shout out to our internet connection for
always
doing
messing
really
up.
well. No, it's doing well today. It's doing well. I'm proud of it. By the way, would you like a muffin? Do you want one of these?
Oh yeah, yesterday we was blessed with some of these.
Look at all that brown
sugary.
Look at all that brown sugar floating around.
Sugary muffins.
Somebody there.
Hi, Leah.
At least one or two of you in the audience know.
So Leah, I was trying to get Leah on a while back, but she's always busy.
So just so you know, it says that I enjoy steak and cheese subs, and it's because I'm hungry. He's hungry too. For a while, we were making a joke out of the fact that we didn't have a breakfast sponsor, but it's become quite serious, and now he's eating an infused muffin. So
are we gonna open this?
Do it right now, please, so then we can get to Andrew, because Andrew's waiting. So Andrew Mutty.
So this was given to us by somebody who's watching, who supports us, our loyal fans.
So Jay, we're gonna stick with the. I mean, are we gonna do Muddy's idea?
This is me being dangerous.
Oh yeah. I want to give away that.
Yeah, you guys put the best quote in the comments to see who wins.
All right, so pick your favorite quote from anywhere, and you need to attribute who said it.
Put your favorite quote. I'll pick it, and then I'll decide who wins.
Put your favorite quote. Morning, Mike Smith. Glad to see you join. Everyone who's out there who's listening, say hi in the comments so that we know you're there.
There's a lot of eyeballs. We got 20-something people.
I'm gonna go to Andrew as soon as we're done with this.
Damn, Ruben, you could have made this any more tighter, my brother.
It's the most difficult unboxing video ever.
Hey, Ruben, look, next time you send something, I'm not sitting here trying to be ungrateful, but next time you send something, bro, don't be putting these super crazy packages.
Hold on, because Ruben's suggesting.
All right, bro. Like, calm down on the package. You know.
He sent us some goodies, huh?
It's a lot of glass in here too.
Whoa, this one says love potion.
I'm not being unpicky, but my brother, gotta do a lot of stuff to get in this package.
This one says love potion.
THC
and it's also in a red bottle, so you know it works.
Hey, I'm just playing.
No,
Ruben, I take it back, bro. You sent some good stuff. I'm just playing, bro. I ain't mean to be all mean and stuff. You sent some dope stuff.
Shout out to the blunt you're gonna be smoking later. So Ruben,
everybody.
Andrew, sorry, we're gonna get to you in just a second.
A bunch of stuff here.
Because this is actually cool. I have no idea. It's
damn, Ruben. All right, look.
It's love potion.
All right, look, Ruben. First of all, you could have put this in a bigger box.
Well, it would have been more expensive. It would have been more expensive for him to ship.
Never end, bro. Never end. Somehow he
good.
jammed all this in the box.
It's like the clown car of box.
I don't know if y'all can see, but somehow he jammed all this stuff in a box.
And this love potion.
It's like a bunch of stuff.
Thank you, Ruben. So
shout out to Ruben.
So Ruben also was helping Nurse Cheryl, who's coming on later in the show, with, I think it was like hand disinfectant. You can tell us in the comments, Ruben.
Camera is shaky, fellas. The camera's shaking because it's on the table that we putting the stuff on. So.
He's eating. Kushroom, you didn't even give Kushroom a bite.
He don't eat.
I can't. Oh, I can't. Somebody is sending us a Kushroom animation thing, little animation thing.
That's so dope.
I can't wait for it. Like, it might actually be in my inbox, and I just didn't look. Imagine if it was. It's not.
We need somebody to do a dope voiceover so we can make a commercial with him. And then we'll just play it once a day. And it'll be Kushroom time. And we'll get 60 seconds of him doing some, athletic stuff.
Like just the floating head, or you want the body on it too, though? Like the little body?
Just head.
Just the head?
Yeah.
So what sort of athletic stuff?
We can put him in a dope body.
Like, so can a head, like, lift barbells?
I guess we'll find out.
I'm just wondering what sort of athletic stuff a head can do. Like,
that's the surprise. Every commercial, you never know.
Will it just, like, roll?
You never know.
Oh, okay. I get it. So it's a surprise.
It's like, how does he work out?
It keeps the people coming back. We're going to go to Andrew Mutty right now. Contest. So, quote, I do see some quotes coming in. Are you watching them, by the way?
I am.
Okay, good. And just because my mom happens to be in the audience and she's commenting doesn't mean you shouldn't pick her. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Does this do-rag smell like chloroform to you, Bill Cosby? Ooh, that's a tough one. I can't. Hey, look, Jason T is as funny as that sound, bro. I can't pick that one. Let's just try to keep it.
Also, I don't think
if we're gonna do rated R, let's keep certain things out of it. All right. I'll take some rated R ones, but you got to keep certain things out of it.
Paige, best quote wins the infused jam today. Derek, if you're quoting, make sure that you attribute the quote to something. Otherwise, it just seems like you're threatening people in the chat.
Who?
I don't know. No, I have no idea.
I
but
had a call at work.
Like the way Jay, like put it, you can put it in quotes and stuff, but also, I thought we sort of. Ruben really wants us to go through the entire box. So Ruben, we have Eric Muddy waiting. We're gonna get to him, and then we'll look at some of your items. I don't know if maybe it just didn't get too close to the camera. It's a little awkward for us to get really close with this stuff, but
yeah, I'll do the best I can, my brother.
It says
I got big hands.
Well, I think he would love the labels facing, like he wants some little brand.
So this is hand sanitizer, guys.
Oh, the hand sanitizer. That must be the stuff that he was donating. That Ruben in the audience was donating to area hospitals in Boston through Nurse Cheryl Benendetti, who will be coming on in a little bit.
Lighten up the spirit. I can't read.
It's because you haven't.
Hangover remedy.
Hangover remedy.
Hangover remedy. So I guess after you getting toasted, blasted, y'all drink tequila like me and like to get blacked out. This is what you drink the next morning.
When's the last time you did that?
I don't get blacked out anymore. Them days is over. I'm already black enough.
I think that has CBD in it. This has CBD too. It says love potion on it.
This is a sin.
But I'm alone, so
I can't read, y'all. So this says
celestial oil. Celestial oil, like as in heavenly. It's like heavenly oil. You can't show that.
This is CBD infused sugar.
Sour diesel.
CBD infused sugar. I don't know if you guys can see the CBD right there, but this is CBD infused Sour diesel sugar. Much love to my brother. I'll be using that. Plenty of it. And then we got some premium papers. This is for rolling your CBD flower because I smoke a lot of CBD flower.
You do?
And for all the people out there that smoke CBD flower, that's what you roll with. This is a full spectrum hemp salve. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. And then this final one is hemp infused coconut oil for pets. This is for the pets now. This is for the doggies. Right? It is, Derek. It's a dope package, right? So everybody, what should we do? We should everybody put a package emoji in the comments for Ruben. That's how we gonna show Ruben some love. That's a thank you. You guys can find a package emoji, a mailbox, mail emoji, whatever you guys can find. Just put it in the comments for Ruben as a thank you. What is the love lotion Mike was talking about? Chilling like a villain, doing
Andrew.
some killing. Well, don't get caught, Paige.
How you doing? Andrew Mutty from Beantown, Greentown. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your provisional license.
We'll flip this, make this a little easier.
And yeah, Andrew, congratulations on your provisional license the other day from the CCC. I think that was on Thursday. We got to join you guys live and watch you, like, guys all watch that announcement. It was really awesome. Thanks for letting us hang out with you on that day and have it as a part of the show. We appreciate it.
Dude, definitely. Anything for you guys, man. Make it easy. Make it fun. And we had a blast. It was good to have the whole team together, which is awesome. But you know what? There we go. Sorry. I'm in my garage right now. I'm having technical difficulties.
Oh, that's okay. So what are you up to in your garage today, Andrew?
My buddy who's an electrician, he's part of our crew. His name's Dr. Dank. He was on the live stream. He's a master electrician, so he's coming in to help me wire in some power and some stuff for my my new studio space out here in the garage.
Nice. And so what's your plan with the studio out there? What do you got going on?
So what we're going to do is we're going to do some live webcasts for Beantown, Greentown, part of Disrupt America, I hope, and get some cool stuff going. I currently got my kids running around like a couple animals, so if you hear anything in the background, that's them. I set up a circle track so that they can just ride for hours in circles.
Well, fortunately, they're really cute.
What was that?
I said, fortunately, they're cute kids.
Oh, yeah, we can thank my wife for that one.
Yeah.
So
you look good too, my man.
Right? So I'm having a hard time hearing you because my Bluetooth speaker isn't working, so I have to hear you off the speaker on my phone. And with these two animals running around, it's kind of hard, but...
Oh, that's okay. We'll do our best. So we're excited because you're going to be coming on Saturdays to start doing like cultivation and grow tips, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. So hopefully in this little studio right here, we can I'll bring some plants out here and we'll talk about some different plant techniques. Next week, I'm going to have a bunch of clones ready to be transplanted from those clones I cut last week. So hopefully they're all popping roots. I checked on them today. They're all healthy. They're standing up straight. They're just screaming for the light. So we'll probably be pulling those into probably little solo cups or 1 gallons. And then I'll be taking some stuff that I have in solo cups and putting them in 3 gallons. And I might have some 3 gallon stuff that we might put in a 5. So I'm going to try to streamline it, make it super easy. But I have a transplanting technique that I like that's always worked for me, that's super delicate on the plants, going from one pot to the next. So we'll be doing some of that. I think that's probably where we'll start. And from here, we can do a whole bunch of other cool stuff, whether it's teaching people how to train the plants, talk about different stages of flowering, different stages of veg. There's some techniques called FIM, which we call FIM, which is like topping but not topping. We like at Beantown, Greentown to grow big bushes. We've always been fans of growing huge plants, so we'll teach you how to make that happen. And it is approaching summertime here, so your outdoor grow is really important. How to prepare your yard and get ready. This is my yard, and this is what I happen to have going out here. A little greenhouse. Ooh, custom built.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I had that thing scrogged out last year with one plant in there, and the buds were literally reaching to the roof. So I have some of the I have some diamonds that I can share with you guys from that plant from last year, so you guys can smoke them in person.
That sounds nice. I actually can't wait to see your studio at some point.
Well, let's get you up here. When it's done and it's dialed, after we do one show here, let's have a guest show appearance, and we'll do a big Beantown, Greentown. There's plenty of room for social distance up here. My garage is a 2-bay garage that I'm just turning into a studio. So we could even have a live audience, and I'll put the seats 6 feet apart from each other. And, we can make it social distance compliant, keep it as wild as we can, but as safe as possible. So I'll try to get the whole team up here. I got Dr. Sticky Icky, who is going to be our weather guy.
Nice.
Sports dude talking about all relevant sports having to do with cannabis. So, what sports are coming up, which dude got convicted last, who's on the hunt, maybe something like that. Maybe do like current events things, keep it real. Talk about what's happening and what we find fun and interesting. So
awesome. And you always got a Super Bowl champ you can interview too if you need to.
Yeah, that's awesome. We can maybe we'll make him the guest sports guy every now and then. We might have to dress him up in a suit and tie though.
Only when you're desperate though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because yeah. Just I don't know what I meant by that. I was trying to be funny. That wasn't funny. Thank you, by the way, for your suggestion for today's contest. We appreciate it, and we've got lots of people quoting stuff in the comments.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm glad that worked out.
And we appreciate that there's been times that you guys are helping out by being the sponsor for our giveaways on particular days and helping out, and because I know people really appreciate it.
Oh.
And we do too. But.
I really want to win some of that jam. I'm gonna have to ask Gabriel to save me one.
Well,
buy it from her. Put it on
I might just have an extra jam.
No, we don't.
In my car.
No, we don't.
Well, I have to hide them from him because he just
ain't
eats
got
them.
no extra jam. Sorry, my brother. You got to take it up with the taxes or Averill. Your choice.
How about this? I'll trade you. All right.
Ooh.
I got a box full of cool stuff to give away. Little
right. Now, the government. The government. We love to do dirty stuff. Let us in on it now.
Yeah. This box of stuff's got a bunch of CBD shots. It's got a couple of pre-rolled joints. Some
you got some CBD crystals.
Trichomes.
You got some CBD
bunch of
crystals.
Stuff in there. It's a dirty box because you never know what you're gonna find in there. It's been around a while. And
Eric's been looking for CBD isolate.
You got isolate?
Well, I got these isolate-based shots right here.
Do you? Ooh.
These are what's called Dr. Ailes.
Oh, that's cool.
Hemp shots. I suck these things back all the time. We bought them and we were going to distribute them, then the company fell flat on its face.
Oh, okay.
Are they still good, or
sound like some decent deals?
Wait, are those old? What's the expiration date on those?
Expiration date? Next year.
Yeah. All right. Good. 2019.
It sounds like you got some good stuff to trade up. We'll be able to talk it out.
Oh yeah, okay. No. Well,
for real, Ruben. Let me get some.
Yeah, we definitely have a jar of jam for you.
All right, I'll make sure it stays in the safe box because that's another show we can do. How about a show about keeping your cannabis safe from your little turds?
There you go.
Or how to train your little kids to understand what weed is, because that's an important thing going on right now. These little kids, these girls know all about it. Hey, come here.
Well, and
Come here.
Andrew,
Hey.
hi.
Hula, come here. Can you stop that thing?
She's cute. What's your
All
name?
right.
She like, get me off camera, bro.
Her name is Wilder.
Hi, Wilder.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hula, come here.
She's like,
These guys,
why am
my
I
other
looking at
daughter's
this?
name's Hula, so she's cute as hell. Come here. Hey. These guys, see these guys on TV here?
Hi, Hula.
They know all about Daddy's medicine.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What do you know about Daddy's medicine?
That it helps people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
That's dope.
and what's the difference between cookies in the house? Tell them what the difference between cookies in the house is.
That it's sugar and medicine helps you.
Right, but what's the difference? Is mommy and daddy's cookies and kid cookies? What's the difference?
Yeah.
Say it. I don't know.
That mom and daddy's cookies sometimes have medicine in them, and ours don't have medicine in them.
So what happens if you eat mommy and daddy's cookies?
You get sick.
Yeah. Okay, so little kids can't have them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's how we teach our kids around here. It's no demonizing the medicine. It's all about keeping them safe. So if they eat too much of it, they know they're gonna get sick. So they don't go near our cookies. That's for sure. Thank you, love. I love you.
I want some mommy and daddy
All right.
cookies.
So maybe we do a whole show about that. There's different lock
I
boxes.
want a bunch of mommy and daddy cookies. Can you send some mommy and daddy cookies over?
Yeah, we will. I'll get you some. Yeah,
I
we'll
want-
make it happen.
I want the double dose.
Huh? Sorry, I can't hear you. Whoop.
No, that's okay. So Andrew, we know that you're busy today. We know you're fixing up the garage, and it's also family balance time around
That's right.
around the home today too. So thank you so much for coming on. We're so excited that starting next Saturday, we're gonna start having regular segments with you, and then that could expand too. But we're really psyched that you're gonna be coming on Saturdays to do a segment, and lots of people are gonna be excited too. I know. Trust me.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it interesting. I'll try to bring my own guests from Beantown up too and have someone help me. And if not, I'll just do it solo.
Awesome.
Keep
Great.
it real.
Thanks so much, Andrew. Have a great weekend. We'll
buddy.
talk to you soon.
Good seeing you.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Bye.
Andrew Mutty. What a great guy.
Oh yeah.
All those Beantown, Greentown guys are great, though. Each and every one of them. Yeah, the kids were adorable, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you want to have kids?
Negative. Yeah, nobody getting my seeds. This male plant is locked up.
You shut down. You're that farmer who's like, I'm
This
not
male
planting
plant
nothing.
is locked up.
Clones only.
Yeah, no, we don't get none of this plant. This plant is off limits for show only.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna have a
I don't
bite
eat.
of one of these.
I don't want
muffins.
no children. I'm sorry, y'all. As much as y'all think that I would want children, I just don't see it happening for me.
We still got one person on Instagram.
I think it's DeAndre. I forgot to turn it off.
She should come watch on Facebook. Or on both. You can watch on both. Yeah, Christy Lee. I do enjoy steak and cheese subs. I miss them.
Nah, Jessica.
I want that and popsicles.
Put that baby fever away.
That's good and dangerous. That muffin.
We don't do baby fever.
If anyone's feeling nice, steak and cheese subs and the popsicles, the two sticks that you break in half. Bang. That's what I want. And
Yes, Ashley, you was gonna be making some.
I feel like today is going to be a Subway day.
You was gonna be making some.
Look, so actually, can I tell you something? We're going to have a chef on.
Ashley, I hope you can cook good, 'cause if you can't,
So everyone was
I'm
talking
gonna
about
be judging you. Woo, 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 woo.
steak and cheese. Oh, real nice. Yeah, no, I. Do you think that I would put that I enjoy steak and cheese subs if I didn't really want one? Yes, I'm sorry. They're called Twin Pops. Thank you. No, I'm I would cut somebody for a steak and cheese sub right now.
I like that quote.
We're gonna. Oh, thank you, Kelly, for the quote.
Yeah, don't stop putting quotes now. I've been reading. I remember one quote that I was gonna be a winner. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all got to the end of the show, and I'm picking.
So we're actually gonna have a chef on next Friday, who's gonna cook us something live, and I think that it might be steak and cheese.
All right, Christy, you say that now. If we move closer to you, if we end up moving closer to you, you better be.
Christy, what
you
town
better
do you live
live
in?
up.
You can just leave it on your steps.
You better live up to that.
Well, we don't
That
mind
hype
driving.
you talking.
You don't have to ship it. Yeah, Ashley, we're at a mystery location next to a bridge.
Yeah, there's gators in that water too, so don't even think about it.
Nobody knows where this is. That's crazy.
Well, you think you just dumb?
There's only a few people.
What does that mean, Ashley? Don't be talking negative to yourself in our comments. You go do that in somebody else's comments.
For those of you that are on different platforms, so we see all of the comments, but most of them are happening on a Facebook page called Disrupt America. And
Oh, hey.
I hope. You didn't even have any Aruban CBD stuff.
It's good morning to you.
Yo, so this. So Ruben. Oh, that's sugar.
Yeah, lady. Yeah, it's gators in here.
Is?
Yeah, I read it.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't hear you.
Layton, yeah, it's gators out here.
How
How you know we in Massachusetts? You don't know that?
He's on a diet. He doesn't get sugar. Tara, at some point on Instagram, joined. Tara's gonna come on the show. I talked with a bunch of people last night.
I do like mayo.
I was up.
Oh wait, you asking Mike? Damn, that's cold.
Wait, what are you asking me about mayo? Huh?
You wasn't reading.
Damn. Something about mayo.
I apologize. Yeah, you better apologize.
I do. So I like grilled onions on my steak and cheese, and a little bit of mayo if the stuff is and a little bit of mayo if it's like dry. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
It might be a significant.
Nothing's better than a good steak and cheese. Well, no, there's a lot of things better than a good steak and cheese, but for my tummy right now.
Exactly, Dan. See, Dan understands. Yes, it is a green screen. See, y'all didn't figure it out. Dan wins. Dan wins the prize. Y'all don't even know what the prize is, but he won. Of course, Hope. I'm always here when you need me.
Leighton.
When you call,
Leighton, calling us
I'll
out.
be there. Mm-hmm. I'll be there.
Jay, that's not bad. Keep trying.
I know where Mike lives. Plus, like 11 episodes ago, Mike said Fall River. Listen. See, I listen and tune in. Okay, you listen and tune in, but you don't comment. You don't interact. So, Layden, you just told on yourself, brother. You finna get blocked now.
So, can I tell you something?
I'm just playing, Layden. I wouldn't block you.
It's not often that I actually touch you by accident. But can I tell you something? Somebody actually that you were like playing around with in the comments took it seriously.
Ooh.
And they thought that you were being serious.
All right.
And so when you
here's the thing about TV.
Before you go, I just want to say that because you were like, oh, don't just come in the comments like that's don't be fake and blah blah blah. Like they were like, what? Like oh no, he's calling me fake, and they thought that you were calling them fake and.
Well, guess what? I don't care. No, I care. But just don't take nothing I say on here seriously, y'all. He's
just playing around.
I'm literally creating a character. So then when y'all see me in person, I can act completely different. But yeah, don't take nothing I say on here seriously. So if I end up calling you out for never commenting because you don't, and then you actually comment, I call you out for it.
And for
don't
those
take it.
For those of you listening right now, remember this conversation.
Exactly, Scott. Cry babies.
No. No.
Cry. No, Scott is being real. That's what we need in the comments. We need some people need to be told the truth. Okay. you can't be babying everybody. See, when I do my singing stuff, that's when you get the singing stuff. But then it's a time and a place when it's time to get real. And so Scott is correct. Cry babies. Don't be a crybaby.
Neither of you are helping. I was just trying to be like.
If you know me, if you've met me before, then you know I joke around a lot. So then you know not to take nothing I say serious.
He's joking around.
So if I get on you in the comments, it's all out of love.
It is actually usually when you don't like people is when you don't.
I would never say a word to you.
You only. You know, we need a moment. So there's this is interesting. So you know, he and I obviously hang out, and so even when I first met him, even though I thought that I was fairly like socialized into black vernacular, I wasn't necessarily, and so there were little things that I had to figure out that what it meant. And so I'm going to give white people a little quick lesson right now. If you know a black person and they call you fool, they like you. Fool is a replacement for like the N-word. So if a black person calls another black person the N-word with affection, right? Am I wrong? You're making no. I thought we talked about this.
Let's not talk about the N-word. Let's just keep that. Let's just keep that out of this.
Well, affectionately
let's keep that out of this conversation.
Okay.
Let's just.
All right, I got you. So I'm just saying the
call
word
you
fool.
A fool. You a fool. I'm not saying it seriously. Just
yeah, he actually means it in a good way. Like it's it's like when you affect. It's like if you
about the N-word. Just keep that out of you.
Yeah, I got you. So you know, just sometimes we all show affection in different ways.
Ruben told us to take some, so I'm hitting some. Shout out to Ruben.
But why are you taking the love potion?
Full spectrum hemp. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just called love. Why
is not what I'm supposed to take?
No,
take orally.
Take whichever one you want.
Dose 5 CBD.
I'm not sure who you plan on seeing.
Alcohol free.
Who you plan on seeing later?
No, Ruben told us to take some. So
no, I got you.
Stuff, so I'm taking it. Shout out to Ruben. Much love.
Up in a few minutes, we're gonna have Cheryl Benendetti, Nurse Cheryl Benendetti, from Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl. A new segment on the show.
Ooh, you can taste everything in this thing.
Cheryl's guest on Wednesday, by the way, is going to be Janny Nelson from, and I want to get the company totally wrong, but I believe it's called Hotel California, out in California.
Ooh.
And it's like a really awesome rehab place out in
I
California.
got a lot of oils in it. Was this the right one?
What does it taste like?
Tastes like you got a lot of oils in it.
They all kind of have a lot of oils in it, though, right? Is Ralph Greenberg join the stream? Welcome. Thanks to everyone who's
I use the hand sanitizer too.
If you're on a platform that's not Facebook, can you like comment in there, just so we know? It's really cool when we know there's people in other places other than Facebook, like YouTube. Sometimes we get people on YouTube watching. Yesterday we did. Yesterday we had a flat earther on. His name was Mark Sargent, not was. Yeah, Ashley, if that's what it's come to. Ashley suggested that we have somebody read things on the show.
Boy, Dan, you hell nah, Dan. Dan said, the love potion. Mike got about 30 minutes and it's not gonna be safe anymore. Look, if I'm taking love potion, I'm not attacking Mike. Not gonna happen.
Hasn't happened yet.
We should have someone do it. I'll be the fool.
Goats.
Essential oil is my favorite. You saying this one your favorite? Let me see. So this one you supposed to take too? Is that what you're saying, Ruben? You take this one too?
Well, I guess in theory you take all of them. I suppose it is like, do you take them all at once?
Maybe we can get that straight for the show.
Ruben, we'll call you from the hospital. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Heather, stop it.
What's Heather saying?
Heather trying to give me the shit. She said I'm taking the love potion. I need to be sharing the love, share the love, and share the shirt. Ooh, Heather, don't get me started now. Don't get me started now.
Shout out to this guy. What's the whole Shia LaBeouf thing? Okay. Is that calls himself Shia LaBeouf?
Who you talking about?
Kieran
Kieran
from Beantown. I just flashed his picture.
What Kieran? What is that called? Yo, why I can't open this, my brother? What you put on here? Glue? What is this, a joke? Is this a joke, Ruben? If this is a joke, I'm gonna lose my mind.
We're also gonna have Don.
Why can't I open this, Ruben? What do I do?
We're also gonna have Donovan Vestal come on.
What do I do, Ruben? Put in the comments what I do. This is annoying. Why is it so tight? Like, what? You super glued, child proof. No, bro. This is human proof. This is not child proof. You made this.
It's Eric proof. It's NFL player.
Oh, bro, this is ridiculous. I'm finna break this.
Scott
bottle.
says you need to work out more.
I'm finna break this bottle.
I wanted more pictures of baby goats, but
Woo! God damn.
Strong?
That is definitely a different and acquired taste.
Is it potent?
Ooh.
So by the way, on Thursday we are gonna have Leighton Knowles coming on the show. And he wanted me to remind everyone that we'll be giving away some CBD coffee.
Ooh, you talking about Britain?
Yeah, Leighton.
Mr. Britain?
Mm-hmm. And his lovely girlfriend Carissa will be joining him.
Oh no, we don't do couples on the show. My bad, Leighton. You might as well tell her, bruh, it was cool, but we can't have you. Eric said so. We don't do this isn't a couple show. It's an informative show. We don't want no arguing. We don't want none of the relationship stuff. And we don't want to see y'all kiss and do all that Google stuff. This is, a single men. We like to, So yeah, you can just tell her she can be on the show by herself in the next show. Shout out to Leighton.
It's another goat.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Pictures coming in live, people. In a couple minutes, we're gonna have Nurse Cheryl Benendetti. Folks, don't forget to put your favorite comment. What is it? Quote. I'm sorry. Put your favorite quote in the comments, and you could win infused jam today. So, did somebody say? Yeah, CBD coffee on Thursday. So if you come on Thursday, Leighton Knowles will be coming live. He'll be talking about CBD coffee things.
Actually, I've never been in a relationship in my life.
We're gonna do a giveaway of CBD coffee.
Never been in a relationship in my life, Ashley. I don't know who you're talking about. Never been in a relationship in my life.
So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have the alternative life coach on.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, now we might be able to bring Leighton and his girlfriend on. They can have a nice little conversation with them.
No,
that'd be interesting to watch.
They're coming on Thursday. But Eric's gonna be on.
Leighton ain't even watching because he ain't commented yet. So you should send Leighton a message right now and tell him, Everybody tag Layden right now and say, Eric know that you ain't commenting. Eric know you ain't in the comments no more. You said that you watch but don't comment. But he ain't even watching because we talking about him.
Oh my god, that butter muffin was potent.
Mike Dube saw you with the random lady on Facebook. Who's that though? Ashley, I've never been with a woman in my life. Like, I've been single for as long as I can remember. And I can only remember probably 6 months ago. So I've been single ever since.
Look at Joey trying to troll us into clicking on a link. That's funny. Don't worry, it wouldn't show up on the show, but still.
Damn, Joey, you serious? Bill Belichick refused to discuss Antonio Brown's sexual assault allegations. Why would you post that in the link, Joey? For what? Explain yourself.
Joey won a contest one of our contests. There's a cute little goat. Speaking of goats, cute little goat face. I like that they're not getting the pictures of the creepy eyes. Or maybe baby goats don't have the creepy eyes yet. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. And every day, and we're doing a giveaway.
That's crazy. Layden sitting here acting like he did. Hey, y'all heard Layden in the comments, right? Y'all read his comment earlier. Say, I don't never comment, but I be watching. But we talking dead about him and his girl, and he ain't said a word. That's crazy. That's crazy. Layden be straight lying. We call him in a straight lie on the same day he claimed. See, Layden ain't real. Layden ain't loyal, y'all. Layden ain't loyal. Everybody type in Layden ain't loyal. L-A-L. Layden ain't loyal. Put L-A-L in the comments for Layden ain't loyal, and then tag him. Just put L-A-L and then tag him. And then he'll eventually figure it out.
Ashley Rose, we see you. You're not talking to yourself.
Ashley, I just don't know what girl you're talking about, and honestly, like I don't really care about that girl or whatever girl you're talking about that you claim you saw with me. But every girl you claim you saw with me was temporary. It's just like having a teddy bear. You know, you have one and you grow out of it, and you gotta move on and grow up. So I don't know what you heard, but yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're off Instagram now. So we will be going live to Instagram soon. And for those of you, if you want to join the fun, the comments are always on Disrupted America. That's where everyone is. But this show plays in a few other places. If you happen, that's got to pay attention. So like the way to know right now is if you like tap on your screen and you look in the upper. I think it's over there. If it says Disrupt America on Facebook, you're on Facebook, then you're in the place where everyone's chatting. Otherwise, you're watching it someplace else.
Ashley probably don't like me now.
Might be quieter where you are.
Actually, like I did like Eric up until this point. Well, that's what happens. You start to learn so much about somebody after 20 days. You start to find them little flaws in them. Nah, I'm just not into relationships, Ashley. Sorry. We can talk about it if you like. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But I'm just not into it. Just don't believe in it. I don't believe a man and a woman can coexist forever under the government's control. I think they can coexist together, but not together with a government document. I think that's when the government document gets involved, then it's like, I don't know, a lot of stuff change. So, but I mean, it's for other people. Other people can do it. Like, you know, shout out to all the happy couples out there, the happy married couples. I love you guys. You guys make life very hard because we got to look at you be all happy and stuff. So shout out to you guys. You guys built the fire in us, single people. You know what? Actually, we probably could do something like that. The Bachelor shut-in host Martin and Dube. Try to find love. You know, I could try to look for love, but it'd just be a big joke. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna fall out of it. Yeah, see, Ruben, that's the only thing that marriage is good for, tax breaks. You're right. That's it.
Dang.
But it's crazy because you gotta think: is a tax break really worth, being in long jeopardy with somebody tied up? I don't know. It's just like this. It's like taxes, love. It's like, which one would you rather take? Your taxes go up if you don't get love. I guess it's your decision. Yeah, I get taxes from y'all, so that's why I don't have to find love. Every time y'all win something, I get taxes off of that, so I don't have to find love. I just take y'all taxes.
Is that what happens? Oh, from the.
I think we done hit. I think we done got somebody hyped up. Jody Chaplin said all relationships take work, not just the ones bound by a piece of paper. Well, thank you, Jody, for that input. I really appreciate that. But a relationship is like that job that you don't need, but you choose to go to every day. Because you don't need that. You don't need that work in your life. That work is too stressful. It give you gray hairs and stuff.
Shout out to our one Twitch viewer. We appreciate you. Oh, actually, that's Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for watching us on Twitch.
Damn, Joey. It was nice talking to y'all. It was nice talking to you, my brother. It was nice talking to you. Have a good day at work, man. Stay essential.
Nick the intern has arrived.
Nick,
Still
good
after
morning.
11.
Hour and 14 minutes late. We expected you to be an hour and 15 minutes late, so you're actually right on time.
I'm just thinking. I'm wondering.
See, Ashley, you starting to catch on now. This is a show about the singles life. This is a show about being single. A relationship with a steak and cheese is pretty much all we are gonna get here. I'm so with that. Yeah, I'm with it too, Ashley. Shout out to the singles. Cherry Blossom. Nick, you was not right on time, my brother. You was a little bit late. We actually wanted you at 11.
He was 15 minutes late.
Man.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, guys. Can you hear
Hi,
me better with this thing, with my little microphone?
Yes, we can. Cheryl Benendetti, thanks for joining us. You have actually a show with us called Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl, which is on Wednesdays.
Yep.
And we're excited that you're going to be having a cool guest on Wednesday, Janny Nelson.
I'm very excited for that, too, just so I can talk some rehab and recovery and detox with her. It's really needed during this time. And I miss my recovery meetings, too. So I think it would be great to catch up with somebody in the same field. So I'm excited.
Awesome. We're so happy to have you with us today.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. So I noticed that you have some marks on your face.
Yeah, my tiger stripes. Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that, if that's okay?
Okay, for all you cool cats and kittens, for all you, Joe Exotic fans out there, will know what I'm referring to. We call these our tiger stripes. I got a little bit there too. I look like I've been in a fist fight. Is this working okay, this microphone? I'm not used to this yet.
No, you're great.
Okay. So when you wear the N95 masks that they give us, after about hour 4, they start digging right into your skin. And unfortunately, if you're with patients or if you're doing anything in the hospital, unfortunately, you can't be touching your face. You can't touch the masks because you're just going to contaminate it. You're going to risk getting germs in your face. So you just have to leave it alone and let it dig into your skin. And at the end of the shift, you get these angry red marks around your nose, you know, whatever, for any essential worker who has to wear these for a long period of time, not just doctors and nurses. But for doctors and nurses, I think it's the worst. If you work in a hospital, it's the worst because you're not allowed to take your mask off for any reason, at least in most institutions right now. So after a couple days of that, you get these lovely tiger stripe bruises on the top of your nose and here. And, you know, it's kind of funny because instead of not liking them, they're a badge of honor for most, you know, for most of us. And we're grateful for them because there are a lot of nurses out there still in this state who do not have the N95 masks, you know, or don't have the appropriate gear. So we feel grateful to have our tiger stripes. And the reason, by the way, I can't cover it up with makeup is because A, it's like dented in your skin, and B, it's because the makeup, if you wear makeup, they unfortunately, whatever it does to the inside of the N95 masks, they can't send it off to be sterilized. So you got to roll around just looking like this and owning it. And I'm proud of it. Makes me feel part of a team. But I also am really aware, like when I posted the photo of my tiger stripes the other night on Facebook, I got hundreds of messages from nurses, primarily in nursing homes, select nursing homes around our area of the state, who have yet to get their N95 masks. You know, they're wearing cloth masks or doubling up with the surgical paper masks. They are just desperate for protective gear. And that's not right. You know, they're taking care of the most important people in our population, our elderly and our vulnerable, who can't be left alone. You know, some of these nurses are living in the rehab facilities, you know, living in the nursing homes. They care about their residents a lot. They don't want to leave and go home and bring germs back in there because that could kill their patients. Their patients are the most vulnerable, the most frail. So some of them are actually living there, if you can imagine that, in the facility, or, you know, camping out like a makeshift dorm room in the break room. And they're doing what they have to do, but they're desperate for protection. So I have had a lot of people reach out. I realized that the N95 masks were still an issue, that they were still needed, even after really generous donations from like Bob Kraft and other local celebrities. You know, that was just a Band-Aid, a temporary Band-Aid to the problem, because these masks, unfortunately, are only good for, I guess, like 5 uses. Even when you're sterilizing them, you know, and after about the 4th or 5th time of sterilizing them through these high-grade commercial machines, they start to break down. And when you look at like the local areas like Chelsea, just north of Boston, that sits very close to Melrose and in our area, we're seeing a lot more patients than we thought. And it's getting a little intense. So it is going to be a good idea to have as many N95 masks as we can. So I started a fundraiser. You know, I didn't want to do it. I did not want to ask for money when I started this donation drive, but I got to a point yesterday where I was just, quite frankly, so tired. And I'm like, it doesn't matter anymore. Safety is safety. I'm going to hit people up for money. So, because what people need to understand is, one, with the price gouging that's going on with the N95 masks, yes, I keep getting people contacting me saying, oh, I can get you a huge amount of masks from China for only $2 a mask. You should do that and get the most masks. But unfortunately, we can't send you the masks for 6 weeks. That really isn't helpful. We need the masks like right now, within the next 2 weeks, before the patient level gets really, really high. So unfortunately, the nurses who are doing these PPE drives, we're just having to do what we have to do, raising the money we need, and going to these companies who are price gouging and saying, yep, I'm going to pay $300 for a box of 25 N95 masks because, you know what, you do what you got to do. So that's why I started the fundraiser on my Facebook page. And I know a lot of people are out of work right now, and I know a lot of people are struggling. So I by no means expect everyone to donate. Even just sharing the fundraiser really, really helps me. I have a company in line that does have masks in stock. Unfortunately, they are expensive, but they're willing to work with me. For me to get the amount of masks I need, I would need about $5,000. Now, the $5,000 will cover a couple hundred, several hundred masks for nurses and respiratory technicians and doctors in my area. And also for those of us with really bad tiger stripes who our skin is breaking down. There is a company, a CPAP machine company, that is making these special masks for us with gel and foam in it so that it doesn't break down our skin and bruise us. And it has a reusable filter. Unfortunately, those masks are $80 a mask. So that's why I set my fundraiser goal for $5,000. I know it's a big lofty goal, but I'm hoping I can achieve it within the next few days, put this order in and get the equipment to who needs it. And I'm not just raising money for one hospital, by the way. It's not just for me. Our administrators at where I work out of are amazing. Amazing, because it's all doctors and nurses as administrators where I am. So they are shoulder to shoulder with their nurses and doctors. You can't tell the difference between them and the normal staff. You know, they have scrubs on. They're out there in the pit with the patients. They're there. So whatever we need, they get for us. But I've become painfully aware in the last couple of weeks, not everybody has that. Not everybody's lucky. I've heard horror stories of nurses being like threatened. You know, they're going to fire them if they talk about not having enough protective gear in their hospital. They've actually been sent memos saying that Facebook, they're wasting time with employees in these big hospitals in Boston policing their employees' Facebook. That's awful. Whereas I'm in an area where our administrators are like, you do what you got to do. We're going to help you. Whatever you need help with, we're there with you. And I just think that's how it should be. But for the nurses who don't have that, and the doctors who don't have that, I'm going to try to help them. And it's not just me. There are others around in the area who are doing it too. It's kind of like an underground railroad for protective equipment. So if you personally message me and you're afraid to speak up publicly for personal protective gear, I will get it to you. I will do everything I can to get it to you. So
that's amazing. That's amazing of you, Cheryl.
Thank you. So how you guys doing?
We're doing okay. We're hungry.
I'm hungry too.
not to take away from the seriousness of the situation and stuff, but yeah.
Well, the need for steak and cheese, you know, that's a huge crisis too. So,
in my world, apparently.
In any world.
Cheryl, we appreciate you coming on. You know, there's a lot of folks in the comments that you know, are not only thanking you for all the hard work that you're doing, but also just sort of empathizing about how messed up the situation is. And we appreciate you coming on and talking about it. We pinned your fundraiser, and I went to it and showed people what it would look like, but then we also pinned it in the comments, so this way people can check it out and hopefully help out. And Nick the intern says that to tell you that he thinks that you're a hero.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't think I'm a hero. I think I'm just doing my job. You know, I have messed up a lot in life, as many of you are aware. And I have training in nursing, and I'm trained in this. And my specialty back in the day as a charge nurse, as a young charge nurse, my nickname was Radar, you know, like from MASH. You know how in MASH, that old TV show, they would tell Radar what they needed for medical equipment, and he would get it. Mm-hmm. That was what I was known for. So when my old hospital family said, hey, want to come back? Oh, and have some fun with us and help us out and do your magic. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do it. So I don't see myself as a hero. I feel fortunate that people trust me enough to just even let me back. I feel kind of like I owe it to people after how selfish I've been in the past. And I'm honored and blessed to have such amazing people around me at Tufts Well Force and Melrose. I mean, They're some of the best, and I've missed them tremendously. And so it's kind of been like a homecoming for us too, because there's a lot of old familiar faces there. So we by no means think of ourselves as heroes. I think we think of ourselves as cranky and tired goofballs who are hungry all the time. But the city of Melrose and Wakefield, they all feed us, and Reading too. Like all these local restaurants just keep bringing us food, and we're like, yeah. So, you know, we get cranky for a little while, and then we see people bringing us in food, and we're like, yay! And then the mood shifts. But after this is over, definitely when we're allowed to like have physical contact, if you know a nurse, just hug them, because what we're seeing, not to make light of it, what we're seeing is pretty traumatic. It's like being in a war zone. It's the only way I can explain it to you, you know, but we're keeping spirits high. We're doing a dance-off challenge with a doctor in Oregon, I think today or tomorrow at some point. So that'll be fun. But I just wanted to, before I go, I just want to thank Ruben from Evra for making me hand sanitizer for all my nurses and doctors. That is awesome.
Same Ruben as our package.
I wanted to thank also some of the people. It was Keith. Was it Keith?
Yeah,
who reached out to me.
Yeah, Keith Laham from Beantown, Greentown.
From Beantown, Greentown. Congratulations, guys, first of all. I'm so happy for you. But also, Keith, it was amazing. Keith has been trying to brainstorm some ways to help me obtain masks and donate. And he was one of the first to reach out, and I appreciate that. Also, a woman I used to work with years and years and years ago, back in my college days, Linda Kaplan and Brian Kaplan, who have done some major fundraisers for some hardcore, like disaster-stricken areas of the world. They've run some major nonprofits. They reached out to me and are trying to get me masks, donate me masks, and also donate money. So the responses I've been getting from people have been just unbelievable. And I appreciate everybody. A lot of people have been sending me cards and messages, and I haven't been able to read through all the cards yet because I get home at very late at night and then literally just pass out. You know, you literally have to just like shower yourself because you can't touch anything in your house until you wash off all the germs and then, you know, pass out in bed. But this morning I started reading through some of the cards, and it was making me cry. And it means a lot that people appreciate and are starting to learn what nurses and doctors and nurses' aides and, you know, what hospital workers do. And I think that's really cool. So.
Well, that's very touching, and we're so happy and lucky to have people like you out there trying to help out in places where you know, where it's tough for, you know, it's like you were saying, it's tough for like a lot of folks who are working in hospitals and nurses and stuff to actually, they can't do what you're doing right now because they'd lose their job, right?
Yeah, I am very privileged, and I'm aware I'm privileged. You know, obviously with John as an administrator and saying like, you know, I make the rules, so you do what you need to do. And I'm not by any means saying that I'm, you know, that group is in danger or in trouble. But, you know, we are trying to help other area hospitals. And I don't know if any of you saw on the news yesterday, we've decreed, you know, peace with each other. In the past, we've had rivalries. All the area hospitals, you know, depending on what family you belong to, what major company you were under, there's a little bit of a rivalry. We've all dropped that. We've all been helping each other, floating staff to each other, floating supplies to one another. So we wanted to help, because I got a call, and I'll tell you what led to this, and what actually made John and his nurse manager and everybody say, you know, be loud about this, make noise, get stuff for people. We got a call from a group of nurses in Western Massachusetts. I think it was like 10 days ago. They were wearing trash bags as protective gowns, trash bags. And I could not let that be. I couldn't let it, I just couldn't sit with myself. So like my friends and I were like collecting our tax refund money for those of us who filed early. And we were like, let's get these girls some gowns. And some of the local surgeons were helping us like get phone numbers of the companies that make surgical gowns. And we all pooled our money and, bought these people gowns. This is what is going on behind the scenes. And, it's no man left behind. We're not going to, and so I know I'm privileged and I know I can have a voice where some nurses can't. So I'm going to keep speaking up until I get everybody, or all of us, all the nurses who are doing this, we all get everybody what they need.
Well, we appreciate you, Cheryl, and we appreciate you coming on and sharing all of this with us. And
Thank you.
There's a lot of folks. I know that they appreciated hearing what you had to say too. And there's folks out there with first responders and their family who are commenting on sort of like what their family members are going through too. So it's nice for you to share.
Thank you.
Share with us.
And grocery workers too. Our grocery workers, they deserve a lot of love and support right now too.
And a lot of the restaurant workers that are still working to provide takeout, and like Uber drivers. I mean, I know there's still like Uber drivers out there that are trying to help even to get first responders like to and from work and stuff. So there's there's a lot of people putting themselves at risk to try to help out other people right now. And we appreciate that you're willing to put yourself in harm's way like that, along with a lot of other first responders, especially first responders who, are sort of potentially exposed to folks with the virus and stuff, and trying to help them out. So we definitely appreciate you. We thank you for joining us. We're really excited for you to come back on Wednesday, and you'll be coming on at around 11:15 a.m. That's where in our show that you'll be coming on. And before you go, do you know what I'd like to see right now?
Oscar?
Yes, please.
It's going to take me a hot minute. Let me just run and grab him. Hold on.
Okay, get him. It's worth the wait.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people have already been reaching out to Cheryl to help her with stuff, and that's appreciated. I know even her fundraiser had gotten a few $100s already. So if y'all know folks that can help out, it's appreciated and needed. So there's Oscar, your little wiener dog, your Dachshund. Oscar is kind of famous on your Facebook page for all the pictures that you post of him.
Oh yes, well, he is famous. Oscar, come here. His breath smells awful this morning, but here you go. Say hi to everybody, Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
Oscar, say hi. He can't see
Oscar.
you, but he can hear you.
He knows. He's like, that Mike guy's cool.
He's excited because he's now allowed in this room that, I normally block him out of. So he's all excited now.
Well, Cheryl, thank you so much for coming on and spending some time with us this morning. We really appreciate it. And we will see you on Wednesday. We're excited to see you.
Yes, and I will pray for Eric to get the hot sauce that he needs.
Thank you.
And
all the hot sauce.
And my steak and cheese.
And your steak and cheese, yes. I'll work on that next, after protective gear.
Bye, Cheryl. We'll see you soon.
Have a great one.
Bye.
Cheryl Benendetti. Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl. She's awesome. And yes, Oscar is the cutest little doggy. And by the way, he's like blind. So he's like a little blind Dachshund, which I guess makes him extra cute. All right, so have you been paying attention to the quotes? So do you know? Do you got a winner? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you need to go back and look?
Well, I don't need to go back and look. I already know who won.
By the way, on Friday we're gonna have John Orlarnik come on, and he's a chef, and I think he's actually gonna make steak and cheese. We're also gonna have Anne Genovi come on, and she's a cannabis educator out of Canada, Halifax, I think. Yeah, I got some other people too. I just don't have them written down here on my schedule thing that I'm looking at, but we're gonna have a full week. It's gonna be awesome. Nick the intern might actually finally appear on the show. I'm excited about that.
This is for the winner. And the winner is the same person that sent these trees. My dog Ronnie.
Rodney won?
Rodney won.
That's
He had
awesome.
the best quote.
You know what I like about that, by the way, is
It's crazy.
is that Rodney isn't from around here. He's from
My man Rodney. Much love to you. And I'm trying to remember what the quote was. Stuck out to me. But my memory sucks. I just remember who won.
You knew
But
it.
he posted
you know it
a
was
comment. I'm sure he'll post it
Had
again.
nothing to do with the love potion you took, did it?
Nah, but I'm sure he'll post it again. He posted a good
Wait
one.
a second. You took his love potion and he didn't send the treats. Rodney didn't send the love potion. I'm bad. My bad. I'm
Who
tired.
sent this?
Rodney won.
Yeah, everybody congratulate Rodney. Why did I think Rodney sent it? Rodney sent something. What'd you send, Rodney? What was the quote you sent? I forgot what it was. No, it wasn't that one.
We appreciate you, Rodney, for winning. And Rodney is sending the CBD.
Oh, damn.
The CBD hot sauce.
I met Ruben. My bad.
Ruben.
Ruben.
You know what? It's
won.
rough 'cause
Rodney
their
and
names-
Ruben. Ain't that something? You guys confused me. Okay, so now you guys just both won. That's some bullshit.
They
That
did?
kind of pissed me off.
Wait, huh? What?
Well, because it was actually Ruben that put the quote, but I thought it was Rodney for some reason because they both have R's. Rodney, the don't start shit won't be shit wasn't the quote. It was Rodney sent. Or Ruben that sent a quote that I like.
It's still confusing.
Wait, no, we gotta do this again. Since it got messed up, it was.
And this is where we get demonetized. Shout out to Alex Trebek.
And the winner is Ruben. Shout out to Ruben.
Are you
who
sure?
put-
Are you sure Ruben won?
Who actually put it? But Rodney's gonna win too because I fucked that up. So now
It's an
the one
anti-tax.
time,
It's the anti-tax.
the one time the tax has to pay back.
No, this is
We're
why you
giving
have
you-
to
this is
charge
the
tax in the
$1,200
first
tax.
place. This is why you charge tax in the first place, so that you have some, when you accidentally mess up, you got. Yeah, you totally Steve Harvey'd this.
Scott, they're not gonna copyright it. We played the song one time. And we didn't play the full song. We just played part. Otherwise, YouTube would copyright it. That's where I got it from.
Well, it might have been like the Jeopardy people that posted it on YouTube, though.
It's not the full song. It's only a cut of it.
Okay.
That's why I keep starting over every time.
Does it play for like 3 hours?
Ruben, put the quote that you had put, man, because I remember looking at it.
Yeah, Ruben, you won, and Ruben, thanks for your stuff.
Yeah, go put the quote that you put up, Ruben. I remember it stuck out in my head. I just didn't remember that it was you. I got you confused with Rodney after I seen his name.
Ruben also gave us hemp-infused coconut oil for pets. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really look
I
at
mentioned them all.
No, I know you did. You were holding them up too. I just didn't really. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Ruben, put the quote up, man.
Damn, Ruben,
I
you
can't
just sent him
remember.
some good stuff. He'll use all of this.
I can't remember, bro. My brain don't work that good.
So congratulations to Ruben, right? Is that the deal?
Yeah, Ruben won.
Congratulations, buddy. All of you should come back each and every day because we give away stuff every day. Don't feel bad that you haven't won yet. It's just because God doesn't like
There you go. There it is. Ruben just posted it. That was the quote. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. Shout out to Mr. Bob Marley.
Interesting.
I wasn't gonna hype everybody up on the quotes. I was just reading them, and I just picked the silent winner, and I seen that one. I was like, that's definitely a winner.
Yeah, Joey, we sort of do need an intro song. And if anyone knows like motion graphics, I could use some motion graphics with an alpha channel.
Joey, don't talk about it, bro. Be about it. Just send it.
Using
Just
the
send the
WebM
beat.
codec.
Send the beat.
Oh, and Doug, can you
That was a good one, Doug.
Doug won the seeds from Brothers Grimm Seeds. He won like the crazy seeds before other people were able
I remember the show, Doug.
Doug, when you grow it, we want some pictures, okay?
Y'all remember the show, Doug, with Skeeter? And what was it, Miss Patty? I think her name was, or what was it? Patty. I don't remember her name.
What show is that, folks?
Doug.
Oh, it's called Doug.
Yeah,
The
it's
show's
called Doug. Doug is a funny name. Not saying your name is funny, Doug, but it's funny.
So, folks, tomorrow come back because we have the alternative life coach, which means he life coaches people who are
Have a good one, Joey P.
in the kink community. So come back for that. So can I tell you something? The ladies are all going to come back. The dudes all feel slightly uncomfortable about that. The ladies are all going to come back.
The lady.
Every single lady that's listening right now, don't lie. You know you want to watch this show tomorrow.
Patty Mayonnaise, that's what it was.
That sounds
good
gross.
looking, Dan. I knew somebody knew. Miss Patty Mayonnaise.
Now I want a patty melt.
Miss Patty Mayonnaise. Doug was in love with Patty.
I will really cut somebody for a steak and cheese. Okay. Well, I'm happy that Ruben won.
Ruben, shout out to Rube. Shout out to them putting my Instagram up. Follow me. Follow
Martin Jr.
me.
__. Follow Disrupt America on Instagram. You can watch the show every day on a bunch of platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch,
Heather hopped in.
and starting tomorrow, I guess, Instagram. I still got to test that. Yeah, we're going to be going a bunch of places. We appreciate you guys for watching each and every day. Join us all the time. We love you. Give us... I don't know what I was going to say, give us something. Other than, like, give us a breakfast sponsor.
Oh, it was a note that came with the products. What note? Did it fall? Oh, shit, it did. This might be it. My bad. I ain't see it, Ruben. Damn, this shit.
What's that white powder that just fell out all over you?
Damn, Ruben. You sending us some snow? Ruben and them wrote a long letter. This is how long it is. Now, I'm going to read it and just understand my reading is very low-level reading, so just be prepared.
Oh, did Heather Marie Brown say that she would bring me a steak and cheese sub in exchange for her stuff? Wait, is that what you're saying, Heather Marie Brown?
Hope this care package finds you well. Like I said, I will send each of you hand sanitizers to keep you safe. These are the ones I am giving out to people currently through my website and in person. I have donated hundreds so far, and with your help, we'd like to make an even bigger difference. I included both a citrus and wild berry scent for you both to fight over. I also included a love potion in case the fight gets so big that you need help to make it up. To make up. Oh, interesting. Also included is a hangover remedy in case any one of you have a rough night before the show. And some sour diesel infused sugar to help you get your early mornings going. There is a coconut oil infused with hemp for Eric's dog anytime he's feeling a little anxious, and included. Oh, and I included a hemp infused salve that you guys could rub on each other anytime things get a little rough. I also included my personal favorite product, the Sensi oil. This tincture is based on the accent holy oil recipe written about in the Bible. It has a very holistic and dimension transcending effect. I implore you to Google about it and find out how Moses and Jesus used it to perform miracles. Would definitely be a good thing to possibly educate/share with your viewers, especially since Easter is approaching. Lastly, I included some of our handy rolling papers because you never know when you may need to roll a joint. Hope you guys enjoy. Having a blast listening to you in the morning. Certainly starts my day off with joy and hope certainly starts my day off with joy and hope. Keep up the good work. Much love, Ruben. Okay, Ruben, so I have a couple things to say about this letter. Very couple things to say about this letter. It's not too many, but I do have some questions.
You should look
about
at Ruben
this letter.
there. You know he looks at you over there.
So, number one, Ruben. The part about me and Mike fighting with each other and it gets a little frisky. Yeah, okay. But it's crazy how you can sit here and in this letter you mention me and Mike, you know, doing all these sins and stuff, but then you also mention that you have holy oil in here. I'm just not understanding.
That's what this was. You already took it.
It's not good, man. This is not good. You can't have sins and then talk about the holy oil in one sheet of paper. And then expect us to be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. No. Me and Mike is not rubbing each other with oil. Me and Mike ain't doing nothing sinful. And then you going to talk about, oh, we should look up the effects of Moses and Jesus and how they perform. What? No. I'm not looking up nothing after reading that. I'm not looking. Actually, you can take all this stuff back. We sending all this stuff back to you since you want to be funny and stuff. You want to sit here and talk about we rubbing on each other and stuff. Nobody care about this stuff. Yeah, Ruben. Actually, you ain't win nothing today. You ain't win nothing.
No prize taken back.
Shout out to, what was it, Ruben and what was the other dude I got confused with? What was his name? Ruben and
our name.
Y'all don't know the name. He won. How about that?
So, Ruben, I know you can take his joke and not everyone can, and I appreciate that you're...
Nah, this ain't no joke. This is dead serious.
Shout out to Calvin Feliciano. Calvin, I see you out there. So this isn't a fancy studio. This is...
Calvin hop on once every 4 days. Calvin, you need to be more consistent, my brother.
Shut in.
I know who be on the comments, and you don't be one of them.
No. So, but Calvin's busy every day. And
I don't care.
Calvin's coming on the show. That's why he came on too. Is because I talked to a bunch of people.
Because he was getting on the show. See,
that's why you got to talk to people about coming on the show too.
Real. The loyalty is not real.
Calvin's
y'all
just
only
awesome.
want to hang out and talk to us when Mike hits you up and be like, "Yo, you want to be on the show?" You be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be on the show. Let me hop in the comments real quick, start typing stuff." Yeah.
They would do the same thing if you hit them up. By the way,
you don't be doing it before. You didn't do it when we first started the show.
Some of them don't even realize that the show goes on every day.
None of that. That's why. Calvin, we gonna talk.
Don't realize that.
We gonna talk. Calvin.
Still don't realize we do this every single day. I think today's day 22. So by the way, everyone, I think you can see the effect of day 22 in a row.
Ooh,
I'm a man.
I'm tired.
Who's like
tired of y'all? Tired of this? Tired of that?
Maybe I need a guest host tomorrow.
How you gonna send a package and then tell us we gonna rub on each other and then put God in it?
He's trying to make jokes.
And then gonna put God in it. What kind of stuff?
He's trying to make jokes. That's all.
Nah, ain't no joke. Don't take me serious. This is when I say don't take me serious. I can act real serious. I have a real good
yeah, he's
acting.
I'm
a real good actor, you guys.
Again, if he were really mad, he wouldn't say anything. He would just.
Yeah, Rodney. There you go. Rodney gonna win. Ruben, you lost.
Wait, what's going on with Ava? Ava's unhappy about something. Um, yeah, for any of you that missed, I got another Versace tie on.
No, but shout out to the guy though. I appreciate the letter, man. The letter wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I know you was just messing around. Don't like I said. Don't
Well, you
take
shouldn't have read it
nothing I
on
say
air.
serious.
That's all.
Well, no, I was gonna read it on there because whatever you got to say, you gotta make sure everybody hear. So then when we come to you in private and we beat you up and they see you with a black eye, then they'll be like, oh, well, you was talking mess about Eric on camera and stuff. So I mean, it's kind of true.
I'm looking a little shiny.
Damn, Calvin. Nah, you can come join us in this oil rub down. Come join us in this. You don't have to pass.
So Calvin is one of the most awesome people, like on air. I love Calvin's personality on air. I want to get like Calvin and Brian Riccio on a show together somehow, and they'd probably want to kill each other after like 10 minutes. But
Actually, I try to keep the filter off.
he's hungry. No, actually, I've seen you be able to keep a good proper filter when like people are being rude to you in public and stuff like that, and like you still act like a nice person. You never.
Well, I don't need to react to people in public. 'Cause people in public can't do nothing to me.
We're really happy that all of you
is
come and join
all
us
talk out there
every day.
You would never disrespect me.
Ladies, for those of you that are still watching, you need to.
my
It's a very
face.
special show tomorrow.
Just understand.
Yeah, Calvin, I know you and Brian, I don't know if you get along or not. You might even be like oil and water or whatever, but just the two of you are such amazing, like, personalities when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, Calvin, and no offense to you or me, but like, Calvin's like one of those few people that I'm like, Calvin needs to have a show, and his show is amazing. Calvin, I enjoy doing your show as much or more than any other show I've ever done.
Heather, it can.
No, Heather, I don't
you've
take
been
my shirt off.
asking-
He's going to take
Heather's been asking every
If I-
day about how Mike needs to do his magic trick where his shirt comes off but the tie stays.
You know what I like is that Scott, the super fan, is like, yo.
Oh, he trying to close us out. Hey, Scott, listen here, Scott. You do your job, bro. You don't tell us when to close. We close when we want to close, brother. Don't pin it to the comments like it's something that's supposed to be there. What? Hey, no, unpin that. Unpin that. We not done with the show. The show ain't done till we say so. You ain't the back producer giving us the go ahead. Nah, watch out.
So
We on for another hour, guys. Get ready. Buckle up.
My recollection is that Eric at 10,000 likes or follows on the Disrupt America page is gonna music. He's gonna like dance.
Mike
and take
threw
his
you
shirt
under the
off.
bus, Scott.
He's gonna dance, take off his. No, it is a reminder. It's good. And then, by the way, for those of you who may have missed it the other day, Andrew Mutty said that at 50,000 he was gonna take his shirt off. So you got two milestones.
Andrew said he taking his off at
50,000. If we get 50,000 followers on the Disrupt America page,
hold on, that don't make no sense. Why I got to do it at 10 and he got to do it at 50? Why I can't do it at 50?
well, because you're the one who was like, Andrew, everyone's saying you're a sexy bitch on thing. Andrew was on earlier today. For those of you that missed it. Also.
Andrew, you got lucky, my brother. Because
So-
now they all gonna be trying to like up for you, and it's gonna go to me quicker.
Heather Marie, we got to figure out how to like do this from moment one in the show. It's got to be. It's a breakfast thing, right? Like we just need to have breakfast.
Scott said, "You get 50K likes, I'll take my pants off."
All right, you heard it here. You heard it here first. At 50,000 likes on the Disrupt America page, we're gonna have a live video where Andrew Muddy takes his shirt off. And Scott, the superfan, takes his pants off.
Boy, y'all crazy because y'all don't realize this actually might happen. In about a year or so, we might have 50,000 likes, and y'all motherfuckers
It could happen in a month.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna be standing
Y'all
out
get
there
on
with
it.
no shirt, and no pants on, looking foolish in the snow because it's gonna be snowing. We gonna make sure it's snowing on that day too.
Yeah, even Averill. Yes, that's right. Andrew Muddy is going to go topless.
Oh, Nate.
Nate's her husband.
Nate.
Thank you, Scott.
Nate, it's some wondering comments around here you should check out.
I don't know what happened to Nick the intern. He was here for. Oh, there. He's still here. Hi, Nick the intern. So, Nick the intern, what will you do at 50,000 follows? So that said, we are definitely going to be going live with this. Also, we have the road race. When are we going to do that race between you and Kieran from Beantown, Greentown?
Whenever he ready to run,
Well,
which is probably will never be ready.
We
'cause
gotta.
That dude is not beating me in no race.
We gotta. We gotta set a date. Otherwise, he's just going to take forever.
Who got man nips, Jennifer?
You do. Because you'd be taking your shirt off.
I got my nipples pierced, everybody, just in case y'all wanted to know.
You win a date with Eric Martin if you can tell us what kind of nipple piercing he has, and what color, and what metal. You get a virtual
It's
date.
kinda weird.
You can have a virtual date with Eric, and he'll show you during the date,
weird.
at the end of the date.
It's kind of weird.
So
if
if any
y'all
of you-
want to see me with no shirt on, hit the like button. If you want to see me with no shirt on.
and this was the thing. And so Nick the intern suggested that at 50,000 likes,
Stop it, Nick.
that you will tackle him like full out. And I'm like, Nick, you're going to die. And he's like, no, it'll be fun. And I'm like, no, dude. You'll definitely, Nick, please
Whoa, what is Jen talking about? What?
People are trying to pick what kind of nipple ring you have. Like a Julia Child with chains.
Black
connected.
titanium hoop. Wow,
Julia?
Nick. Wow, you must got that. Only you would know that. A black titanium hoop. Wow.
Well, maybe it's not in his nipple.
Wow. Wherever you got that, that is a little weird. Dreams come true. What is that supposed to mean? Is she talking about my nipple piercing? I hope not.
Yeah, Heather Marie,
I'm
could do a
not
trade.
doing no mud wrestling. I might do it.
I will, just so everyone is very clear, I will do things for a steak and cheese sub. Not
Ava, I'm
prison
all
things,
talk.
Not prison things.
I am all talk, no walk. You right.
I don't cross that line. Jello wrestling for a prize. Wait, who would Jello wrestle?
Oh, April said I got the two connecting chains. Mwah.
She called, but
Come
she
on,
called
Ava,
it.
that's
What did she
messed
call
up.
it? Like a Julia Child? That's a name for that?
That's messed up. That's disgusting.
Is that really what they call that? A Julia? Why would they call? Why would they? Why would they?
I still got it. It's right here.
Why would they fuck with Julia
You right.
Child? Why would they fuck with Julia Child by saying that Julia Child
even
is
know
the
who that
name
is.
of the chain? She was this cooking lady. She was a sweet lady on television for years who she was the British lady. Like, today we will be making roast turkey. And then she would go through and teach you how to make the roast turkey. And she's dead, and somehow somebody took her name.
CBD oil wrestling. Hell nah, Ava.
Actually, how come nobody's
You
done that
funny.
yet?
You
How come
funny
nobody
as
has done
hell.
CBD oil wrestling?
That's disgusting. I would not do that with no dude.
What would you do? Would you do it with a woman?
Oh yeah, we can oil wrestle all day and night.
All right, so ladies,
Keep things nice and
start
slick.
spreading the word. We're gonna have.
No, we not.
No, hold on. Bear with me
We
for a
having
second.
nothing oily.
No,
nothing.
we are. We
I'm
totally
not
are.
doing nothing for no likes, for no oil, nothing. No. Not happening.
No. You'll CBD oil wrestle with a woman
I will not.
for charity.
Nope.
Not
Negative.
even for charity.
Nope.
Why not?
That kind of stuff I do in private. I'm not oil wrestling no woman. No. Negative. I don't know why you keep trying to come up with these things. It's not happening, my brother. Oil wrestling with nothing. I oil wrestle when I want to get freaky with a girl, and we gonna go do our thing. But I'm not finna be oil wrestling for no charity. What the hell? What the hell I look like? I look like a circus.
you
I look like a circus tiger to you? No.
Yeah, you look like a dude who does stuff for charity.
Nah, I don't do that stuff. I do regular stuff. I do stuff to help people and benefit people. That ain't helping nobody.
No.
Me oil wrestling a woman ain't helping nobody in this world. That is not helping nobody.
Everyone wants to see it. Everyone's Everyone's intently interested.
I'm not everybody's circus.
Everyone, would
lion.
you listen? Would you all pay? Like, would you do pay-per-view? Would you pay $5 to see Eric wrestle somebody in holy oil? Also, would you pay $5 to see Eric foot race?
I don't do stuff for views.
Shia
I'm not an internet whore. I don't do stuff for views.
No.
No. If I'm gonna do it, it's because I want to get freaky. I want to get freaky with you.
Ashley Rose, maybe Jello. I don't know. I don't think he wants to wrestle in Jello though. I think he doesn't want to do that. He'll do other stuff.
I'm not doing stuff like that for no charity. What I do for charity is normal stuff, signatures, that kind of take pictures, that kind of stuff. I'm not doing no oil, Jello, any type of wrestling that involves anything. No, it's not happening.
Would you sign things if you were covered in oil? Like,
no.
What if you just cover yourself in oil and then sign pictures for the ladies? Look, there are exactly. You got to give the people what they want, Eric.
I'm not in it. Do I look like a circus clown to y'all?
Like, haha.
Calvin,
is it time to sing?
Calvin, I'm 26. Calvin, come on, bro. Really? I'm 26. You really think I'm that young, Calvin?
Isn't there a song that you usually sing?
Jen, why is you trying to get me tied up, Jen? Jen trying to get me to do some freaky photo stuff. Yeah, Jen, you want to come tie me up?
She's gonna leave you tied up, like in the closet, in the dark, for like.
Don't be trying to tie me up and then bring Zach in. Shout out to my man Zach. I love Zach. He trying to tie me up. Zach, he's ready. What?
Do you know there were a couple of people yesterday when we brought on the flat earther who were upset that we weren't like hard on him. They thought there were a couple of people that thought we should have.
Yeah, I don't do that type of stuff.
This isn't like a news show.
I don't know what y'all think our show is finna turn into.
We're trying to be nice. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to be nice. Laugh.
We can hit all the topics, but we're not going too far.
Oh, Scott the Superfan, what are you doing? Don't be like that. Scott's like, I don't like all this talk.
Scott, are you jealous?
It's because tomorrow's the Lord's Day and he's like nervous. It's getting a little close to be having such a. So by the way, Scott, if this episode made you a little nervous, tomorrow's chat is going to be crazy. Ladies, so tell all of your lady friends you got to come back tomorrow because we're going to have that guy called Bo Blaze. He's an alternative life coach, and it's basically like if you for people who are in the kink community. Or lead alternative lifestyles, and so for them to have a life coach. I don't think it's just kink community, but there's a lot of that. So definitely.
Basically, if you got an alter ego, if you like to go into that phone booth and change into something else at night, this is the guy you need to talk to.
So yeah, dudes, guys, all you dudes are gonna. I know you feel uncomfortable.
Is this a sneak peek of tomorrow's show? It might be, Ruben.
This is what you ladies have been waiting for.
If you want to check out that show tomorrow, if you into that type of stuff, you into getting tied up and handcuffs and what else they got? Chokers with the spikes around them and the leash. Y'all into that type of stuff. I know some of y'all getting hype right now. I'm saying that. I mean, y'all ears serenading with these strong words.
Jen's like,
ooh, yeah, Jen. I know you excited.
Tell
Yeah.
all your lady friends.
Look, tomorrow is your show, Jen. We should just bring you on. Actually, let you host it.
This is the after dark show, but during the morning. So
we wanted to do it at 2 a.m., but we didn't think it was gonna be enough people up. I think he does life coach men.
Oh
Avery.
no, Avril's like,
I'm sure
that
he
can't
does.
possibly be men.
I'm sure he does both.
He definitely life coaches men and women.
All right, let's keep certain words out the comments, Nick. Please. Just spare us, Daihi, spare her.
Nick, it doesn't sound as bad if you say plugs, but
No, Jennifer, we don't want to see the collection because I'm sure they're used. So let's
Wait,
just
collection of what?
Let's keep your collection. Let's keep your collection.
Oh, maybe she means her collection of photos.
Yeah, no, she said I have leashes and no dogs. All these leashes and no dogs. Yes, Jennifer, we know you have a lot of dog leashes and no dogs. We understand PetSmart is one of your favorite stores. Let's not talk about that on air. And Zach, you definitely need to stay out the comments now. You need to control her and get her out the comments. Zach, I know you listening.
And for the ladies in the that are still watching right now, also there's there's a woman that was going to come on, and she's kind of like a cannabis sex educator. Is that something y'all would be interested in? But tomorrow's
I'm going to watch while wearing my leather. Okay, JT, I see you. Watch while wearing your leather. You should get some whips too and have somebody spank you while you watch.
Just keep saying, "I love Disrupt America." I love Disrupt
Zach.
America.
Oh, Jen, we know Zach knows.
Nick,
run, Zach, run.
Nick, I said that mostly because most dudes feel uncomfortable.
Nick is men too. We promise, but we're not going to talk about the men's side of that because that's just not our area. That's not my area of expertise at all, so I'm good with it.
Do you have a little? Is it time to sing? Isn't now the time of the show when you sing?
Y'all ready for me to serenade your ears? We getting close to the end of the show. We don't want to talk to y'all no more. So we's about to go. Peace.